The Subaru Impreza WRX owners community will probably send a scary fat guy with a baseball bat to visit me for saying this, but for years before its latest 2011 update, the WRX has been, well, sort of awkward looking. Now though, after some trial and error, it really looks like it knows what it's doing. With many body elements borrowed from the ultra-high performance STI version of the standard WRX, Subaru's latest rally rocket is noticeably wider and fitted with new front and rear fascias, wider wheels, and 4 exhaust pipes that could swallow your fist. It looks like some teenagers got their hands on mommy's visa and took the standard car on an all-expenses-paid trip to Go Fast Goodyland. The widened body gives the latest WRX a fantastic stance and has allowed engineers to widen the track for more planted handling, which is backed by heavy suspension modifications. Where dynamics are concerned, this latest WRX cranks the dial to 11. And with Subaru's all-wheel drive system continually powering all 4 wheels, drivers get high-performance traction on any surface. Just point the car, squeeze the throttle, and hold your course, and it goes about ripping corners to shreds with a smile on its face. The all-wheel drive really is fantastic, and of course makes this car an absolute riot to drive in the snow too. You can check YouTube out for some examples of why the WRX might just be the unofficial car of wintertime driving shenanigans. The point is, this machine is designed to deliver its full performance capabilities 365 days a year, regardless of the weather or road surface. There's a reason it's named with the abbreviation for World Rallycross after all. Powering up your rally driving adventures is Subaru's staple 2.5-liter 4-cylinder boxer engine. In this application, it's fitted with variable valve timing and a turbocharger with an intercooler that sits underneath this functional hood scoop. Jam the throttle and the setup force feeds cool compressed air and high-octane gas into the engine to help it crank out 265 horsepower. The engine is torquey and responsive in gentle driving, where it will also turn in decent fuel mileage and operate with minimal noise. But that's no fun. Hammer down on the Subaru Boxer engine makes its trademark lumpy V8-like sound effects off the line before delivering a delightful high RPM growl that's overlapped by whining noises from the turbocharger and gearbox. At full throttle, this thing sounds just like a rally car, and it'll put a smile on your face if you've got one. A manual 5-speed transmission is the only gearbox available, and it operates with a slick shifting feel despite a relatively tall shifter and long throw. The clutch is aggressive but easy enough to use in traffic, and sporty pedals with ideal spacing make heel and toe shifting a breeze. Light and easygoing steering allows drivers to direct the WRX's capable chassis around with minimal effort, effectively encouraging exploration of the machine's limits. And for all the grip, the ride doesn't even punch you in the spine on rougher roads. For the most part, the ride versus handling trade-off here has been managed exceptionally.
It's got to be said, driving this car gently or hard, the emotion, the sound that it makes, the way it looks, and just the way it makes you feel, it's ultimately one of the best motoring experiences anywhere near its price range.
Best of all, the sporty WRX is an easy sell to that apprehensive significant other that has family-oriented intentions in mind. It's a 5-door hatch after all. Translation: honey, I think that crossover might be too hard on fuel and that we should really get a station wagon for the kids and dog. WRX is also very safe and has an award-winning reputation for occupant protection. There's a generous cargo hold and folding seats in the back, auto climate control for comfort, and a Bluetooth phone thingy so you don't have a chat-related accident. The heated racing-style bucket seats, center-mounted tack, and red accent stitching are sure to be a hit with the family too. Unfortunately, it does sort of miss the mark in one area, the interior. Don't get me wrong, it's surprisingly spacious, nicely put together, and even has plenty of at-hand storage for smaller items. The thing is, it's really starting to look dated in here, and it feels somewhat low budget too. Some vehicles at this price point treat you to a really upscale cabin, but in the WRX, you're investing more in the hardware under the floor and under the hood. That's not going to be an issue for most folks considering a car like this one, especially given that the WRX continues to be a one-of-a-kind machine. Its proven rally-bred and family-ready performance starts in the low 30s. Thanks for watching.